Okay, so this video is going to cover the basic technique for the frame drum. So the first thing is holding the drum. Now I hold my drum in two different positions. So the first position is what I would call the relaxed position. So my thumb is all the way in, I have this hole, but if you have a cutout or if your drum is wider, you wrap your thumb around. Notice that the drum is flat on my hand and I can just kind of keep my fingers off to the side. Um, and I use this position when I'm not playing Kaz. Okay, so if I'm just playing Dooms or Tex or Paz, then I hold this position. Now, when I'm about to play Kaz, something changes. I actually pull my thumb out. So this is my thumb knuckle right there. I pull it out to my knuckle, and then what happens is I actually shift my whole hand forward like so. Notice how I have a little gap underneath. Okay, you want to have a little gap, and then my knuckle is forward. So this is a little harder, less stable to hold, but I can support with my thumb, and that allows me to get more out of my ka stroke. Okay, when I'm not playing Kaz, I just go back to my relaxed position. So you can start in relaxed position, and our first stroke we're going to do is Doom. So this hand is at 6 o'clock. I'm going to put my thumb at about 3 o'clock, and I'm going to use my middle finger and bounce towards the center of the drum. Notice how I'm using my elbow and my wrist, and I'm rotating on my thumb. And you want to have a nice open sound. Another thing is I'm keeping my my middle finger straight. So my middle finger is very straight. My fingers are slightly spread, but they also are relaxed as well. Relaxed but firm. Good. This is the element of water. This is what we'll be working with all month. Good. So I recommend for all these strokes, you set a timer for 2 minutes, you turn on your metronome, and you play Dooms to the metronome for 2 minutes each. You play each stroke with the metronome for 2 minutes each, and that will really help build a solid foundation. You can do that for about a week and a half, and you should notice that it's considerably easier. Okay, so the next stroke is Pa. Pa is in the same position, but I'm taking my fingers and I'm pushing in to the drum. I use all my fingers. Now, it's not just like a light little tap like this. I am creating quite a lot of energy and pushing in. All right, excellent. So again, same thing. Set your metronome, set your timer, practice your pause. Okay, the next stroke we're going to do is Tech. So what I'm going to do is I actually rotate my hand downward like this. Okay, so notice I'm just pivoting, and that puts my ring finger right on the edge. Now I'm going to twist on my hand like this, or my thumb. See how that's twisting? So now I twist, and I also bring my ring finger forward and I play it right on the edge. I'm pushing in with my thumb, just a little bit. This is Tech. Now my drum is kind of loose from the humidity, so yours can be a little higher depending on your humidity. Excellent. All right, next stroke, so this is fire element, is Ka. So now I'm switching my hand position to my playing position. Now that feels like the drum is a little less stable, so you need some more support. While we're just playing Kas here just by themselves, you can just hold the whole side of the drum. And what you're going to do, notice how my fingers are straight. I'm going to pick up my ring finger and I'm going to play it on the edge of the drum, very much like the Tech. Now teach your Ka finger to stay down. So you want to keep your Ka finger down as much as you can until you're about to play it. Now 2 minutes might be too much for your Ka to start with, so find where your edge is, where you really start to feel the burn, and slowly work up your time from there. that's ka. And then our final one, you can go back to relaxed holding position, is our brush stroke. So we take our hand completely off the drum and we're going to just brush up and down. You can use your nails if you like that better. You can lean the drum a little bit into your hand. And again, set that timer, set the metronome, and practice this. All right, excellent. That should get you a good start for each of the strokes. Make sure that you have a great foundation before you move on to more complicated patterns and rhythm.